Welcome back, everybody, to another exciting show, the About That Wallet podcast, where we are going live on a brand new platform. And I'm so excited to announce that I will be hosting my live shows now and forevermore, as I can think of it, on the Alive Podcast Network. So, not further ado, let's go on and get this intro going, because what we're going to be talking about today is how to create planners to sell on Amazon. This is the part 2 version, where we are going to be going over how to create a planner cover. We're going to be talking about how to figure out the right size for our planners, and also how to create the UPC codes that go on the back of every planner. So, without further ado, got to pay the dues. Let's go on and get to this intro. You're listening to the About That Wallet podcast. We'll be right back after these messages. You're listening to the About That Wallet podcast. We'll be right back after these messages.
Even the best and the brightest this world has to offer have coaches and mentors. Build strong money-making behaviors by applying financial concepts and strategies with Anthony Weaver on the About That Wallet Show. It's time to get off the bench and get in the game. Now, here's your host, Anthony Weaver.
What up, everybody? Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful time on this Friday Eve. And also, as I'm going live, I have to say that it's been a wild journey after all of these years. And man, I'm excited to actually get onto a platform where these live shows are going to be living and actually having a home to a brand new audience, so people can find out more about me and also be able to add in some insight into their finances. And with the live shows, that what you're getting into is a place of an acceptance where it's okay to talk about money. It's okay to be going through life and not knowing what's going to happen. So my journey and my job for you, and also, is to really help you become confident in your finances again, finding out that your story, that you're not alone in your story anymore. So by doing that, I also want to help you build money and be able to spend money as comfortable as you need to, and be able to have that comfortability of being successful and being confident and having those conversations, those meaningful conversations with your friends. That's more than just work. It's about building each other, building that community, being able to just be accepted where you are in your finances today, and realizing that today of where you at is not going to be the end all be all of where you're going to be at, because we constantly love to play the defense. We need to start playing offense. It's already not even the middle of the year, but I think it's time to start building out the offense playlist. Right now, you can still be playing defense. Majority of your day is playing defense, but I want you to start working on this offense process. And this is what we're going to be going through and going over. And part of that offense side of the house is actually being able to make money while you're sleeping, while you're working, while you're taking care of your kids, while you are having family time, while you're on vacation. This is the reason why I want to be able to help you out today to start building and creating planners. So, planners is just one rule, one of the things that everybody is going into. They love to have a planner. I'm not sure about you, but I love when, like, I don't know what I would do without having something on my calendar, whether it's my digital calendar or even a physical calendar. I was able to get through school, finish my undergrad and also my graduate degree just using a planner. But also, just having a planner is nice, but also we need to look at the coloring of it. Does it vibe with you? Does it actually make you feel comfortable when you whip it out? Some guys feel like, you know what, I don't want to whip out a pink calendar with pink buttons and stuff like that. Some women doesn't don't like to have like hot, flashy things, but some of us might like that sleek look. So it's like more of a black or gray or more of a beige, those mute tone colors. And or some of us like those graphic ones where it's like an animal and multicolors and stuff like that. So what I'm planning on teaching you today is how to do something that you can create on your own. So I'm going to create a basic template that you can utilize today. But also, if you want to create your mind and have fun with it, I highly recommend to go for it. I remember this is just so that you know how to do this. I've did it already. As you see behind me, for those of you who are watching on video, I've already created a planner. More so, it's a journal for those of you who are struggling with habits, trying to figure out which habits to change and how to make those feel a little better. We'll figure those out. All right. So let's go on and hop into it. Let's go on and get some music going. And I've already had started just a little bit to kind of get things going because you guys like to beat me up for not having my stuff together before we do these live shows. But here we go. So, for those of you who have never utilized any of this, and those of you who are listening to me just strictly audio, what I'm doing right now, what I have up on my screen, let me play some background tunes that we can kind of get that going. So, what I'm utilizing right now is canva.com. And the reason why I utilize Canva is because it's free. We are about that wallet, and I'm actually trying to help you build some money. If you got a phone, because you can use the Canva app on your phone or your tablet and actually start doing this right away. So for those of you who are returning, I want to say welcome back. As you know, we've done plenty of things live on this show, and I want to get you going. So once you have your Canva account, I want you to go to Google and I want you to type in KDP cover guideline. And KDP stands for Kindle Direct Publishing. And the reason why we want to go there is because we want to follow their guides on the way how they like to have, the stuff up on their page. Do not ever go against the grain of another platform. And that's the quickest way to pretty much get removed from that platform. So we always here to make sure that we follow what they have so that you can go ahead on and be successful. All right. So if you guys are joining on YouTube, just tell me where you're from. Let me know where you're at. And for those of you who are listening on audio, go ahead on and let me know where you're at. Believe you should be able to leave a comment if you're listening on Spotify or any other platform so that, people can tune in. All right. So we're going to go ahead on and click on the very first one, which says cover image guidelines, Kindle Direct Publishing, because we're looking for the cover art. That's the reason why we want to do this. Now it brings you up to a page, and I'm going to read you this information because you want to make sure you're following the same thing. The Kindle ebook must have a marketing cover image provided for use on the web page, on a website detail page. Now, what that means is that your image has to be visible to the people who are actually going to purchase this thing. You cannot just throw up a book without a cover. You need something to go over. It can't be a naked book. I mean, it can be a naked book, but you're still going to need a cover. You gotta keep some things behind, closed doors. All right. Let's see. The ideal size of an ebook cover art or weight or length is 1.6 by which means that for every 1000 pixels in width, the image should be 1600 pixels in height. To ensure the best quality for your image, particularly on high definition devices, the height of the image should be at least 2500 pixels. Ideal dimensions for cover is 1600 by 25, mean 2560 pixels. And so this is great to know from a pixel perspective. And they talk about the image, the internal cover image. We're going to look for, there's usually like a link that they'll have. Okay, well, the wrong one. All right, these are the image guidelines, but we're looking for cover. So we're going to go on the left-hand side here and click on the KDP Help Center home. And in the home, you're going to scroll down for a little bit. It says, "Are you new?" ? And they're going to give you three main flow of how to create your book. First off, it's like, what is KDP? Format your book and create a book on KDP. Now, because we're actually looking for a paperback, we're going to look for the one where it says format your book, get your cover and manuscript ready for publication. So we click on paperback. Now, the size of the book that we created, I think 2 weeks ago, is, I think we put the size on here. I might have to look it up. But we did the typical size of a planner, which is 7 by 9. Yes, we did 7 by 9.25 inches. So that's the size of our pages for this particular planner. And I'm going to show you here so that you can see. So if you have Canva, it will show you what size or what type of art that you created. And in this particular one, we actually talking about the size of it being at 7 inches by 9.25, because we looked at the average height and size for a planner. So we're going to go back to this one. Now, keep in mind, I'm explaining a lot, so it's going to be a while. However, once you get it, you got it. Now, they're talking about set trim, size, and margins, create font, body, and back matter, and then save manuscript for upload. Okay, this is our process that you need to do. I've already been through this process before, so I'm just taking you guys along with me on the journal. Now, however, if you scroll down even further, they say format your cover file. Choose one of the three ways to create your paperback cover. One way is to use our free tool, which is to create the cover using KDP specifications with a cover tool, cover creator tool. You can download the cover template, which is create a print ready cover back with any software that will open up a PNG or PDF file and save the PDF file using our cover calculator and templates. Or you can even just use the guide, which is create your own cover. Use our cover guide and detailed specifications to create your own cover. Our calculator can help with your book dimensions. So we're going to go ahead on and click on cover guide. Share this tab. So we're going to use this one because we already on Canva. We like the function and feel of it. And what we're going to do is click on the link that says cover calculator and template generator. That will take us to a new page that will say print cover calculator and templates. What's going on, Sierra? Thank you for coming on as always. What's going on? Let's give you some air horns for chiming through as always. All right, I gotta give you some justice. Here we go. What's going on? All right, so let's get back to the thing here. Let's say, hope everyone's having a good day, blessed week. So, what we going over here is actually how to create our cover art and our for our book. So we selecting. I'm not sure if you remember 2 weeks ago where we talked about creating our book. Now we're creating the cover today. So this is what we're doing today. All right. So the interior type, we're just going to do standard color. We don't care about the white paper is fine. Measurements, fine. Left to right. Measurement units, we want to keep it at inches. So interior trim size. This is the size of the book that we selected. We did 7. I'm going to do 7 by 10 because it was like 9.25 or whatever. Page count, we're just going to say about 100. It doesn't matter. It does matter only because of the binding in the back. So you'll have to know how many pages you're using. Let's go down and look back at what we set up for our pages. And currently right now, we have 66 pages. However, I want to add more pages because I want to talk about setting up your savings goal charts and also setting up the vacation goals as well. And when we have that, let me see if I can zoom in here. So having these different charts, I want to make sure that we are having success and people are actually able to track their goals and vacations. So we still got to add some pages in there. So for right now, just to kind of get the book going, I'm going to say calculate dimensions on this particular page from KDP cover calculator. And I will actually have these links inside the show notes. Now that you go ahead on and create the dimensions, they will tell you the full cover will be 14.475 inches and the height will be 10.25 inches. Now the front cover itself will be 7 by 10. The reason why they're showing this is because what we're going to do is we can do one or two things. We can do all of it. We're going to take these dimensions with this full description as is and download it. Download this image. We're going to download this template on the left-hand side. Now that we've downloaded it, it's going to, I'm not sure why they always do these zip files. Gotta love these zip files. And then it unzips it all over the place. All right. Now that we have our template, because it gives you all the fun stuff about your book, your spine and everything like that. Your barcode, they'll tell you, like they already have it barcoded on the thing. So they'll show you where that's located. Okay, now that we have our book cover, right? We're going to go ahead on and slide back on over to Canva. The main Canva. The reason why we're going to go here because we want to click at the very top on the home page in Canva where it says custom size. Now we want to make sure this is key because I made this mistake before. We want to make sure the units are in inches. Okay, so they already showed my previous custom one. So if you ever created a book before, they will always save it, which is amazing. So right here, now we're doing a custom size. If we go back to the guidelines that they had on this page, they were saying is that the full cover. So we're going to create the full cover. You can do one or two things with this. Me personally, I like to create the full cover because I can play around with it the way how I like it. The other option is to just do the front cover. You can play around with the front cover and just that it and create your custom page to just be the front cover. It's fine. But I like to do both because I want to see how everything bleeds over and I can create the full format. All right. So we're going to go back over to Canva. Hold up. I forgot the measurements. It's going to be 14.475 for the width. So we're going to do 14.475 for the width and the height. we're going to do 10.25. 10.25. And this is inches, and we say create design. Now that we have this design here, what I'm going to do is take the PNG version of the downloaded file and bring that on over. Because it's over here now in Canva, the reason why I love Canva, because you can drag and drop everything. It's amazing. You can do that. So now that we zoomed in, it will keep your dimensions and everything like that there. Now, the beauty of doing it this way is that we can now turn this particular image transparent. Now let's go down and make this transparent, and we'll go from there. Let's see. Transparency. Hey, what's going on, JT Rings? For those of you who are watching, make sure you go ahead on and check out JT Rings. He does awesome custom rings out of coins, and he's making amazing content over there. All right, so what we have here now is we have this PNG folder of everything that we created from last time, and we're going to turn this in. We're going to make this transparent. The reason why we do this transparent is because we want to make sure that we can still see it, but it's not impeding what we want to do. So now that we have this here, the beautiful thing about Canva is that they recently had some AI tools, and I really do like Imagine. So you can actually type in text at the same time. So what we're going to say here, we're going to say a group of hot air balloons peacefully above a picturesque landscape at a sunset. But instead of a sunset, we're going to say at a parade. And then, matter of fact, we're going to say instead of a group of hot air balloons, we're going to say a group of lion cubs peacefully, I would just say laying peacefully or sleeping peacefully above a picturesque landscape at a parade. And let's say what it says for generate, because you only get one free credit. So we got to get this right. And the reason why we can use this, you can use other AI tools. And this is actually pretty cool. I like the image. It looks kind of janky, but you know, I'm not a fan. And I don't have no more credits left. So let's see what these other tools that they got on here. Oh, so Lala Moo, apparently they do like videos. So, I mean, I don't need videos. What we need is images. So I did a lot of uploads and stuff like that for myself. But also I'd have like cities and I've been places, so I can actually put those on there. But I'm sure you don't want a planner with just me. But I do have some of these AI tools that I created, and this can be the planner cover. So what I'm gonna use is just a picture of a cup of water at a beach, and it's all 3D. I mean, it's as far as like a 3D layout. So I figured that'll be cool. Now, one of the things about having it this way, I can take the transparent background that we did to make sure that all the things that we want is fitting the way how we want it to look like on the page. And which is what I would like to have is have the cup of water on the right side. So this will be the cover page. And then the left side, which is just the umbrella and everything like that, will be the back of this planner. So for those of you who are joining, this is talking about how to create the cover art for your planner that we started 2 weeks ago. Now that we have the cover art, just going to minimize that over there. Going to zoom in so everybody can see. All right, so we talked about the paperback. Everything looks good. Do we want to have something fancy on here? What type of wording or text should I have? Now, let's see. This is where the fun begins. Do we just sure? So I can put my logo. I can say, family planner. I can do whatever I like at this point. Let's see. I can create my own. Apparently, oh, I got 50 credits for this one. Let's say a rubber ducky. Rubber ducky. Because they got the beach. I mean, why not? Rubber ducky hanging out. I don't know. Chew toy on laying on side. On left side. Let's see. We're gonna say a pirate rubber ducky because they come in so many different forms. And let's hit enter. See what comes up. I have to say that Canva is really pushing the limits here, so it'll allow you to do so many different things. Oh, that's cool. Oh, it's so realistic too. It's great. See if I can add it over and over here. Say I want that one. I like this one. Looks cool. Now the thing about it, I will probably want to see if I can remove the background now. Does it allow me to do that? I have the free version, you guys. So I know the paid one. Look at this. Why you gotta pay for everything? Oh, all right. Let me see if I can download this, save this image to myself. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just extract the duck from the actual image myself. I'm gonna do it this way. We're gonna say, can I copy this? Control C. All right, I got another page. So for those of you who always wonder, like, how do I actually remove like the backgrounds from everything? I'm not advertising this particular platform, but I do like it. So this is called remove BG. It's remove.bg, and you can actually just drop in images. Let's see if I can paste it over here. Whoops, don't want to show all y'all my stuff. Can I just doop? I need a link. Let me let's see if I can just download this thing. Let's see, duplicate page. How about that? Delete. And so what I'm doing right now, I'm on the other side. I'm just going on and download the image itself. And then what I'm going to do is just extract it that way. I'm going to show you guys right quick. Just give me a moment. To download. Okay. That. Move. Boom. All right. So let's see how fast this thing works. I really like this tool. See? Yay, got the rubber ducky without the background. We're going to download it. Now that I downloaded it, throw it back on Canva. Let's go back here. So now we got the rubber ducky. Remove that guy. We're going to upload our removed background rubber ducky. Cool. Looks good, right? All right. This is not the finished product. However, we're going to keep moving. All right. So we got a rubber ducky at the beach. Yay, rubber ducky. All right. So now that we got this, we got the rubber ducky. We're going to look at the positioning. Want to make sure it's layered properly. We're going to move it up one. So this looks cool. And this is could just be the journal. This could be the journal cover right here. Now, the reason why I was showing you to make different journal covers is because you want to have variety. You can have the same exact journal and have variety of covers. So that's ultimately what I want to share with you all today. Let's go ahead on and see what we have here. So we got the cover. So that's the ultimate thing that I wanted to share with you all today, because this is one of the things that will help you separate yourself from others. And if you ever look at a planner, you notice that sometimes they have like different flavors and different colors, but then you just like don't like the way how they lay out the planner. This is a way to create your own planner. You're going to create your own planner so that you can be successful, and actually, hey, you can actually share it out with friends and family and be like, hey, go download my planner. It's on Amazon or Etsy, wherever you want to do it. Because next week I'm going to be talking about how to take this image along with the all the pages that we created 2 weeks ago and combine it into one book using the KDP platform. I'm going to walk you through signing in your account, creating your account, signing into your account, how to do the book descriptions, and also we're going to go ahead on and publish. Now, when it comes to publishing, it's going to take about 2 to 3 days because they have to run it through their platform and they have to go through all their servers around the world. So it takes about 3 days to get your product up on Amazon. Once it's on Amazon, the week after, we're going to talk about marketing, how to market your book so that it is readily available for everybody. Now, having it readily available for everybody is one of the things that is great. So think about it this way. If you have an awesome product, but nobody knows about it, you can't sell it. Like, you're not making money. You're just having it there, just hoping somebody will walk past like, oh, okay, yeah, I like this plan. No, you need to get out there. We got to look at that conversion rate of, remember, it's a 2% conversion rate, which means if you want to sell 10 of these planners, you need to actually put your planner out there and try to reach 500 people. But because my platform the way it is, I am generous enough for those of you who actually followed me through all the way through. Once you complete your book and it's up on Amazon, hit me up, put it up on Instagram, tag about that wallet on there. And what I want to do is actually go ahead on and start showcasing your books on my live shows so that you're showing the people like, hey, this stuff actually works. Not just that it works, but you actually did something, and you can actually teach your kids how to do this. And I want to see you all successful. So this is my time today. I want to thank you all again. Remember, this show will be posted on the Alive Podcast Network. So just want to thank you all again. Y'all be safe. I'm out. Peace in the Middle East and everywhere else.